England are better than France at rugby.
I don't think so.
If I want to watch, I shouldn't say that, really, should I?
Yeah, of course, you will have to change.
We are here today with none other than Mr. Simon Brette, who has been an unbelievable gentleman with his time. And one of the things I actually just wanted to get into today is that we talk about the watches, we talk about what you've produced, but one thing I genuinely want to get into is why? Why do you do it? What makes you every single day get up and do something that at the start was impossible?
Who I am today, I'm someone that I'm very passionate, and I'm this kind of guy. If I love something, I have to go deeply and deeply. I care about people. I have huge respect for people that just spend all their life just enjoying and just working hard and hard to just get those incredible skills. And today I love to be able to just talk with them, understand who they are, learning from them, and of course, if I can share with people that have the same passion, who are just want to know more. I really want to just talk or explain, oh, have you heard about this guy?
Yeah.
Or have you seen this incredible skills or stuff?
Yeah.
And I think today I'm very enjoying not only in my brand, but the fact that I'm no one in this world. I'm just passionate and I'm just enjoying as, let's say, passionate guy of this industry of independent watchmaking. But in the same time, I'm just working on my own watch brand, which is super cool, and it's good to combine the fact that you are a watch lover, and in the same time that you try to run a company with your own name and trying to just put just the light on all what I love as a person. And I think it's a good combination to be able to just enjoying as a person and enjoying as a brand in the same time.
You said something there which it blows my way. Like you said, I'm no one in this world, and you look around, you have this incredibly successful watch or series of watches. Something I actually really want to talk about is this. This was the moment where I was like, I gotta know more about this guy. The nod to your father, who was an artisan, who was a craftsman. Who was he? Is that a big part of it for you? That this love of craft now, does that come back to childhood? Where is that from?
This is something very important. So, and I think you need to keep yourself no matter what's happening. And the beginning was the education that I get from my parents, and my parents are people that are independent. So my dad is a carpenter, so he's working on his own since the beginning.
So that's what you grew up around?
Yeah. So it was very interesting to just feel that as a children you are involved always in the company, because if they need some help, you are here and you are the first. Yeah, of course. Just take care of the animals. In the same time, we need to help my dad to do whatever you can imagine. You are very involved once your parents are running their own business, because if they are in trouble, you quickly understand that they are in trouble. I have a big sister and a big brother, so I have two brothers.
You're the baby?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my brother have his own company as a mason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, mason. So there are 5 people in this company.
So there's a lot of craft, artisanal.
And he stay close to the farm, so he's working in the same village.
Okay, I did not know that about you.
My sister is just build big buildings, and there are around 50 people, so she runs his own company too. Yeah. And so I think we get from them this feeling. Try to trust yourself and try to push yourself in something that will make you happy, no matter if it will bring you success or money. My dad always tried to push us and say, push your skill at a level that it became an art. Always want to do the best for his customer. He was really obsessed and focused on what he can do better and better. Was there a moment as a kid? Because it must have been hard labor as well. You're doing lifting heavy stuff or whatever. Was there a lesson you got from all of that, from just relentless hard work? once I explained to my mom, okay, I'm supposed to work close to design machines for Michelin, the company close to me. I was not happy with that. I want to push and just do an engineer school.
How old were you at this point?
20, 21.
And you said, I just don't want to stay around
Yeah,
in the local...
I cannot stay here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I need to just study and move to Switzerland because this is where I want to be and I want to learn watchmaking. And she was okay, but keep in mind that we don't have money to pay the school, so you will have to do it all by yourself.
So there was no family financial support,
no,
nothing.
no. So
you
that
just took a risk.
That was the deal.
Yeah,
so she tell me, okay, if you want this, I can give you a little bit money, but we know that it won't be enough. Yeah. So you will have to do it by yourself. And I was okay. So this is what I want.
You just took it on.
And I was working during the weekend with. In a restaurant, 1-star Michelin.
Were you? So whoever got served by Simon Brette back in the day.
Yeah, and during the afternoon, I was working as a security guy. So
what?
I have a car with a big key stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I go to all the biggest watchmaking manufacturer. I have all the keys, so I were able to travel. Yeah, and just be sure there is nobody and close the biggest company.
You were the security guard in the lock of these big watchmaking, like massive companies.
Yeah,
at
it was amazing because it was the beginning for me. And I never knew about what this machine is supposed to be for. Okay. And I was just looking with my big eyes, what is it? What is these crazy things? And I was just going in the biggest manufacturer like Zenith in Le Loc, the nicest Mont Blanc, Audemars Piguet, RP. Yeah. So all those crazy big companies that I was dreaming of working for one day.
You did that to fund college?
Yeah, so it was at the end, just before I graduate. And once I graduate, I start working for Jean-François Moujon and Chronode, and I was very happy and lucky to say, okay, right now I will do my job.
Yeah, it paid, like you got through. You're like, I don't have to go back into with my flashlight. Can we just all visualize Simon Brette in the full like security guard with the torch, like going around these places that you would, 10, 15 years later, go on to actually not be a part of, but make your own mark in? Yeah. Which brings me on to like the one thing that, because life is fun, right? Like, you got to make your own fun, and you're doing incredible things, and that's well documented. But what is it that when Simon Brette, when you wake up in the morning, like you talk about your family so much, but what keeps you passionate? Like what do you do other things? Like what is it about you that you think in your soul? Yeah, so the only thing that I'm doing after watchmaking is rugby. So I have a team here in Geneva, so I play rugby. So it's a cool way to enjoy, relax, and think about something get bashed
different.
Around.
Exactly.
Do you have a few bruises actually? I think some like marks on the old arms.
Yeah, of course I have some because it's part of the game.
It's a rough game. It's
rough games, but I feel that the spirit behind rugby is something that gives me just happiness.
What is it about rugby? Is it the sort of physicality of it? Is it the toughness?
No, it's the fact that you can play with 15 other guys and they are all different. They don't have the same, let's say, physique. And this is what makes this sport so special because it's a very tough sport. So you're
horrible
always,
sport. It's so rough.
It's rough, but
you have to get back up.
Yeah, and you need to take care of all the guys around you. Yes. So it's something that just represents me the most, just to bring people, push everyone, trying to make all those guys happy together.
I didn't know you played
rugby. Your best. And
did you play every week?
I start to.
Are you sponsored by Simon Brette? Would you get them on the shirts?
Not yet.
No,
but
it's coming.
Let's see, it's coming. I hope that one day I will be able to support the team.
You will, and I will be buying one of those shirts. You best make them for sale. For everyone that can't get a watch, we'll get a shirt. I'll take the shirt.
They will play with the watch,
Yeah. It's shock-proof, shock-resistant. But we can agree on one thing, I think. Yeah. That England are better than France at rugby.
I don't think so.
I think the statistics would say England are much better, no? If I want to watch, I shouldn't say that, really, should I?
Yeah, of course, you will have to change.
I'll have to support. I think in English, you know, once so I'm English. I went to university in Scotland, and I went to watch Scotland play England. But I watched in a Scotland shirt because my friends are all Scottish, and then my friends playing were. I sent a picture home to my grandparents, and my granddad called me. The guy never used to pick up the phone. He was my biggest fan, wonderful man. He was like, Emily, we're going to have to talk about this, but you've let me down. You've let me down. You cannot wear a Scotland shirt. You're English. You support England. And he was so upset. The one time in my life he's ever been upset. So if he heard me suggesting that I might wear a France shirt just for a watch, he'd be turning it into grey. He'd be turning his grey. But no, rugby is an awesome sport. And I think it's one of those sports that brings... I've played it my whole life as well. I've got 4 knee surgeries. You mentioned that all the scratches on your arm, your daughter saw them.
Yeah.
Was she like does it hurt?
Yeah, so she's always... So I try to show her that we had... Yeah, I have a game and I break my arms.
Is this from rugby?
Yeah, rugby, yeah, of course.
God,
and
you like pain. You like pain.
Yeah, I like it, of course. No, it's always good to just explore and see where are your limits, and it's always interesting. Not only you need to just help people around you to be better. So that's the... It's
lifting people up all the time.
Yeah.
It is a brutal sport, isn't it? You just got to get back up. That's one of the things I've loved about getting to know people in this sphere, is everyone just wants to push themselves to be better, to push for greatness, like whatever that means to you. Like it might be being a great father, a great husband, great on the pitch. But I think something about sport that people have in common that you generally find, I think, people play sport that are also doing other things in their life, because it's a good example of where you just have to keep going. Even if you lose, you have to keep playing. I'd like one promise from you, one promise. We're going to watch a rugby match at some point together. I don't care where. Maybe even you playing.
Rugby, so rugby game, England
versus France.
Yeah, of course.
I'm in.
We have a player that come to say hello here.
You're kidding?
Yeah, you maybe don't know because it's a small player, but Antoine Dupont. Do you know? No. You don't know this guy?
Is he going to get a watch?
Yeah. No, not for a watch. He's a good friend, and he just come to enjoy.
That's
and
so cool.
You probably know he win the best player of the world.
Of the World Cup? Oh, in the world?
In the world, yeah.
That is nuts.
I think one time, yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, a young guy, 27 years old.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, you know him or not?
I know, I confess, no, but I will be Googling straight after.
Okay, I will tell him.
Simon, embarrass me.
Ah, shit.
Look, the key thing for me is like the passion, the energy you exude. Like I genuinely think the watch, and I hope this comes across the right way, is like the secondary thing now. The primary thing is actually just the impact on the wider watch community, the passion, the energy, making time for people like me who just want to ask you a load of questions, watch you get beat up playing rugby, and just generally keep this whole thing going for the future. And like genuinely, I'm so excited, and I know everyone else is, to see what you do for the future, and the fact that you made time today. And it is cool, I think, to think of someone like you, because it's so easy to be like, Simon the watchmaker, but actually, your father, your husband, rugby player, France fan, like all of these things actually is what makes this thing human. And the collector that we met today, like it is just the most passionate, obsessive world, and it's addictive, right? Like, this whole thing is so addictive.
Yeah, but it's always tough to just always pushing and challenging yourself.
And what we'll do, I think we'll do a follow-up at a rugby game when England beat France, and we'll do a live reaction. And then if England beat France, you have to give me a watch.
Okay, let me choose. Which one? Okay.
I'll take any. I'm generous like that. I'm kind of generous. But look, thank you so much for your time. You are a wonderful soul, and there will absolutely be a follow-up. And thank you genuinely for making this hobby what it is.
Thank you for your time and for coming to us.
You're a good man. Yeah, thank you. Right, you're allowed to go home now.